fridge. And so we're just gonna first heat up some water, and so we can brew this tea. And I love this gas stove, which is like really great. So it really heats up the water really fast. And yeah, we got some black tea, we got some matcha tea straight from Whole Foods, aka Amazon. And we're gonna like brew this up really quick. So we have a mason jar, 2 bags of tea. It has gonna be like small jars. Legit though, I'm like really scared to pour this hot water in this jar because I burned myself already before. So like I'm really not trying to like pour it in there. P.S. I should probably get a water kettle, but I'm too fiscally responsible for that. Like I can totally boil water in a pot and it's totally okay. So I don't need to worry about that. And we're gonna take some matcha tea, some matcha powder. It's really great. I got this off on Amazon actually. And I use a 1/4 teaspoon because it's gonna be a small serving. Usually I would use like a 1/2 teaspoon if you're like making like a 16-ounce boba tea. But this is gonna be like a small like 6-ounce boba tea. And we're gonna add some hot water in here. Like this was actually, I think it's actually a little bit hard to pour this hot water in here because it's a pot, but you know, it works out. And of course you probably should have a matcha bowl, but I don't have time for that. And I used a milk frother to stir it. Obviously like it went all over the place. I probably should have turned it on when it was already inside there, but yeah, like it really gets all the nooks and crannies in regards to all the grains, and like really just have a circular motion that's going around the matcha tea. Like it's really great. I rather prefer the milk frother tool over like the manual whisk that they have. And we have some boiling water prepped for some boba. So we're gonna add in the boba here. And we're gonna go ahead and have that boil. It takes like 5 minutes to boil. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done. And it's ready. It boils to the top, so that's when you know it's ready. Now one thing to note here, like after your boba boils, you have to let it sit. So it looks really luscious right now. It's still a little bit brown, but we want it to be like black boba. So we're gonna put a timer on for 5 minutes and let it sit. Sometimes like you'll see recipes that say like you can like have it sit for 20 minutes. But since this is like already like pre-made, like boba, like you know, shell boba, like shell pasta, whatever, it only needs 5 minutes to sit. And once it sits, like it sinks down to the bottom, so you won't even be able to see it actually, but it's in there. Pour out this water here. And just to let you know, like this boba does not have any additional sugar, but it is still super luscious and chewy, and like look at how like it pours out. It's like it's ready to be like eaten for sure. One caveat though, I wish I added sugar to the boba when it was cooking, but I did not have sugar. So I did 6 ounces for each boba tea, for each milk. This is like more of a sampler platter, but normally I would just like have it like a straight 16-ounce boba tea. And we got some ice because we wanted it to be an iced boba tea. I've never had a hot boba tea, but you know, I guess those who want. So we're gonna take this brewed black tea that we had already sitting. And we're gonna add black tea for the coconut, the turmeric coconut and the blueberry lavender, but the matcha one, we're gonna obviously use the matcha tea. Now, I will say, for this coconut, turmeric coconut, like, it stained the countertop, and I was, like, legit shocked, so, like, be aware. Blueberry lavender is, like, really good if you add any additional lavender to the brewed tea. That's really good. Now, for this matcha tea though, like, it legit looks kind of gross when it comes out. You know, after like making this one, like, it looks like I will just probably just use like a regular almond milk and then just add the matcha to it. Like, you don't need to add, like, you don't need to get the matcha almond milk. And one thing to note here, like, I did not use any sugar with the boba. Like, it is recommended to add sugar, but like, I was not trying to add any sugar. But after drinking it, like, you need some sugar. So this is like the finished product. It looks so cute and colorful, like almost like a little mini rainbow, which is really great. Like the matcha tea though, like, you see how the green and it's kind of like a pukey green at the bottom. Like, I prefer to use like regular almond milk, but overall it looks so good. Like, it would be like a great like little brunch item to add into. But I would say that the boba is really chewy. So I use a reusable boba straw, of course, you know, try to save the environment here and there. But there you have it, Trader Joe's Boba Milk Tea.